Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey, I was just looking for some volunteer programs. Do you know any?
Yeah, I do. The Youth Action Advocates of the Red Cross is a great place to volunteer. I volunteer there too.
Really? That's interesting. What do they do?
Well, I am glad you asked. The Youth Action Advocates of the American Red Cross is a team of dedicated volunteers hoping to spread awareness about international humanitarian law.
So, what exactly is the international humanitarian law?
Well, it's hard to explain, so...
Well, I am glad you asked again. International humanitarian law is a set of rules which aim to acknowledge the reality of war and minimize the effects of armed conflict through protecting lives and preserving humanity. International humanitarian law is made up of two things: international treaty law, such as the Geneva Conventions, and customary international law, which states that enough nations must adhere to the same agreement for it to be recognized as informal law.
So, there are laws during wartime? What happens if you break one of the laws?
Oh, I gotta sit down for this one.
So if you ever violate a law, there are consequences for your actions. The same thing applies during wartime. If a country violates the Geneva Conventions, participants could be tried in the country's courts or the International Criminal Court.
So, what are the Youth Action Advocates of the Red Cross doing to spread awareness about this topic?
Well, we do many activities every year to spread awareness, and this year's main topic is protecting cultural property. Is that right?
Indeed, you are right, my friends. We have reached out through social media, Zoom presentations, collaborated with local libraries to spread awareness, and we plan to establish a movie night analyzing how international humanitarian law is portrayed in the media.
I love that. That's amazing. I would love to be a part of the Youth Action Advocates for the American Red Cross.
Yay!